Oh, what's going on YouTube? Just want to do a quick update regarding the patch note and basically how it affects our build. Now, looking through the patch notes, I did see that one of our mods was affected by this patch. So thankfully it's not the Perpetuum mobile mod. Yeah, I did it. Guess it wasn't buggy enough for them to fix it in the first place, but hey. Anyways, so the mod that we're looking at or talking about today is the Massacre mod. Now the duration of this mod has been nerfed to down to 3 seconds. Now this is only a temporary measure until they basically figure out a fix for the issue with the whole stacking up cap. I mean, it's fine because when we can go from 100k average AP to about 2 million or even higher sometimes. Yeah, this definitely needs to be looked at. But having said that, we can still manage to get about 100k to about 1 million or 900k, for example, in this screenshot in about 3 second brackets. Now this screenshot was actually taken from the gameplay you're seeing right now, from a run I did earlier today. This run was basically after the patch, and quite frankly I didn't notice that much of a difference. I mean, yes, you know, the damage doesn't ramp up as high, but as you can clearly see, I can easily still clear T15, basically we've got rank still. I did modify some of the changes to our skill points to cater for the changes, and yeah, look, it's actually a bit slower from the runs I usually do, maybe by a minute or two, but all things considered, you can still easily do all the CT15s clear with this build, so I don't think I need to change that much, but I'll go through the changes anyways with you guys. Okay, so this is what my build looks like now. Now I changed this before the patch went live. It's basically I just wanted to have a bit more DPS, and this works perfectly fine now because the fact that I'm a bit more geared. I don't really need the extra HP, more to say, but it's pretty much just more or less the same. It's just you have less HP, but you're doing a lot more damage due to the fact that you can hear basically 2 more nodes of the anomaly power, and also you're getting the elemental resistance piercing as well, which actually helps with our DPS. I stopped going down the exposed toxin because I wanted to get the exposing frost, which basically it's pretty much the same thing, but we're using our frost to apply the vulnerability. Now, why did I do that? Because you can apply frost directly a lot faster than you would with the toxin. So the faster you can apply the vulnerability, the faster you can kill the mobs, and the more you can kill the mobs within that 3 second bracket, the powerful you get. It's just that the defiled turret was a bit slow in terms of it rotating and applying the debuffs, and I wasn't too satisfied with trying to min-max my DPS when you have such a shitty AI of turret wear. So with the first one, you can easily apply it with your melee skill, or even with the cryo turret, which is a lot faster in terms of applying the debuff, and that's why I made the changes to that. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. I mean, if you're lacking in terms of being a bit tanky, go ahead and try to get the 2 max HP buff. I mean, I personally don't feel like I need it, but that's just based on my gameplay. But yeah, just go as you need and change it, as this is only a guide, so feel free to change it to basically your style. Okay, so in terms of gearing, the biggest thing that they probably failed to mention in the patch note, or I failed to pick up, is close range damage no longer applies to our minigun skill, or any anomaly skill for that matter. So having said that, we're going to be focusing on 2 big main stats now besides the basic one, so anomaly power, and then we're going to be aiming for skill life, basically just to heal ourselves up when we use our skill, and then cooldown reduction, so that if ever we run out our minigun skill or tools of destruction, we can actually just reactivate it ASAP. And also the fact that we can just throw out turrets so we can get the 30% anomaly buff, and also we can spam our melee ability, which is the instant freeze, and it also does a nice quite bit of damage. Yeah, other than that, there's not much has changed. On your weapon, you kind of want the following stat. And so starting off, you just want status power, skill life leech, and then for your mod, you want the Perpetuum mobile. But other than that, that's just whatever you feel like on it, because because anything else doesn't really count for this build, so it doesn't really matter what you put on there. Just make sure you got those following mods and stat and you'll be right. Now in terms of the mods for your gear, I still pretty much have the same mods. The only difference is I went ahead and farmed some other mods to help DPS instead of survivability, so we're less tanky but more in terms of DPS. So I got the Untamed Power mod. So basically whenever we use a skill, so when we're either using our melee skill, putting down a turret or whatever, basically it unleashes 43k. Now this basically is on scale of what your normal power is, so you can imagine the damage at 1 million, so that's roughly about 300k. But yeah, other than that, there's not much to it. No, pretty much has the same mods still. There's just a few extra mods I got along the way. But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of the changes. And here's a little quick sneak peek about the build I'm working on at the moment, because I knew sooner or later that this build that we have going will probably be nerfed or changed in some way. So I thought I might work on a sub build, or basically another build, just to make sure that we have something else to rely on. Now I'm calling this going to be the freeze melee build. It's more of a mean build. Look, all things considered, even if it's a mean build, it can still clear CT15. Probably not as fast as our current build, but it's just for a laugh to be able to see that we can get away with such a ridiculous and funny build. Now I'm still working on this build. It's not perfected yet. It's more a joke than anything, so I'll post an update on a video. If you guys want to see more of this build, let me know in the comments below. But like I said, it's still work in progress. I mean, if I can manage to get this in like gold clearing, I might post a video, but it's more just for a laugh. I wouldn't consider this like a serious build, even though it can clear CT15, but we'll see what happens. Anyways guys, with all that, let me guys know what you guys think about the latest patch, how does it affect you guys and your builds. And with that guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Oh wait, hang on. Before I let you guys go, I noticed that most of you guys aren't subscribed. I know I hate asking this, and most of you guys are, but if you haven't liked and subscribed already, please do. It helps me out a lot, considering that I'm pretty new to this, and I'm loving all the support and feedback I'm getting in the comments. But having said that, I am trying to reach 1,000 sub goals. I mean, if you don't feel like it, that's perfectly fine too, but I appreciate all the love and support I've been getting anyways, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye.